Hello everybody, Caster here, and in today's episode we're going to go through all things fishing in No Man's Sky. Expedition 15 Aquarius dropped a couple of days ago. I have played the expedition. I wasn't sure what to make of it. It was good fun. I enjoyed it in the end. Played it over 2 live streams and really enjoyed it. So, all things fishing. I mean, fishing to No Man's Sky. What a thing to bring in. So, what we need to do first to get all of the equipment we need is come to the anomaly, because the anomaly has everything you need and more. So, first of all, we're going to go to the construction research station, and here we can get the automated trap, which will help us catch fish without us actually having to fish. So that is actually only going to cost you 1 salvaged data. Make of that what you will, whether you want it or not. So it will cost you some salt, metal plating, and ion battery, but pretty simple to make overall. So that's where you find the automated trap. Then we're going to speak to Saline here, the exosuit vendor, and she has the... where is it? She has a thingamajiggy for us. She has the exo skiff. There it is. The exo skiff is a platform that you can stand on in the water, and you can fish from. It also has storage cool boxes to put your fish, and we'll come on to that in a minute, or in a bit. That will only cost you 90 nanites. So not too bad at all. We'll come on to that a bit later on as well. There's some functions with that thing. And then we're going to go speak to Eos here, the multi-tool vendor. And he has the fishing rig, or what is essentially a fishing rod, which has the fishing rig here. And that is going to cost you, at the moment, only 1 nanite. That might change in the future, but for now, it's only 1 nanite and fairly simple to make as well. 60 chromatic metal, 1 dihydrogen jelly, and some carbon nanotubes. Now, when you get the fishing rig, as you can see, I've already unlocked this. When you get the fishing rig, you also get a load of recipes. You get mealworms recipes, good for fishing. You get the shadow lure recipe, also good for fishing. You get the dangling orb recipe. You get the mag pulse lure as well. And you also get the spicy chum recipe. And you get the bionic lure recipe. Bionic lure being the hardest to make, as there's lubricant and amino chamber in there. But we'll come on to these in a bit, and what they do and how they work. So that's how to get all the equipment you need for fishing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head to a water world, and we're going to show you some fishing. So one thing I'd suggest you get also is the aquajets for your starship, because you can land on water like this. They are part of the launch thruster section. You go to Iteration Hyperion in the anomaly. Here's the starship guy, and they are 240 nanites, so not too bad at all. Now you make the skiff in your exosuit. So you go into exosuit technology, and this is where you make it. It's over here for me in the top left hand corner. And we can summon this the same way we'd summon our starship or our exocraft. We go right to the end, and there is the skiff, and we can put it out into the water a certain distance. So we're going to put it about there for now. And there it is. And it comes on. So if we stand over the skiff, or stand on the skiff, don't jump off it, you can see here that there are access cold storage. So there's cold storage either side. We've currently got 10 slots here. In the expedition, this is full. You have so many slots. We can actually put some of my catches in there that I've got already. So both sides are the same storage. They're not different storage. They're just accessed from different sides. You can change the color on this thing. You can apply new paint. I've made mine green, obviously. So there you go. You can also move this thing by summoning it again. And let's just say you want to go out there. We'll just hit that button, and it will move very, very slowly. As you can see, 25, 26 U away, 27 U away from the starship, and it's going up. So it moves very, very slowly. It's not a zippy thing, and that's just the way it is. Fair enough, in my opinion. When the waves get really rough, if they get rough here, you'll see how hard it is to stay on this thing. So the rig, we need to create the rig in our multi-tool. So we go to the multi-tool section, install technology, and there is the rig. We need carbon nanotubes. I need 2 more carbon nanotubes. Once you've made your fishing rig, I've got the Lost Anglers rig of part of the expedition rewards. So we're going to use that today. We can simply scroll through our multi-tool options and the angler's rig is there. And then we can look out into the water and you can see you can only throw the rig a certain distance as the storm comes in here. And then we can just put out our lovely fishing rod, our lovely rig. This is going to be pretty brutal standing on here in this storm. As you can see, the waves are going crazy. What we need to do is put on some bait. So if we go into our multi-tool, we can apply bait by pressing A over the fishing rig, and then this will come up. We've got a little drop down here. We can put in some baits. As you can see, I can put in some mealworms. I can also put in other fish. I can even put in carbon nanotubes. There's lots of different things you can put in here. Carbon, meaty chunks, even creature pellets, faecium, etc. And what these will do is they will change. As you can see here, it's got a little drop down box. Insert bait or lures to attract specific fish or to improve catch chances. Note, any foodstuff may be used as bait. Current bait is meaty chunks. That gives a catch rarity improvement of 8 and a catch size improvement of 24%. So we get bigger fish. Other notes is unapplicable. So if we want to change that, we'll just go to X on my Xbox controller, go back in. We'll place in the mealworms. Let's see what they do. They give us a catch rarity improvement of 20%, but a catch size improvement of only 2%. So you can see that they do different things. Can we make some other baits? Let's have a look. Can we make a magnetic resonator? Yes, we can. So I can make some mag pulse lure here. If we go back into our multi-tool, we can put in that bait. But there is another way to put in the bait, and that is from the drop-down menu when you want to recharge something or you want to do a bit of a gesture or whatever. On the end, if we go into the utilities, go right to the end, you can see there is access bait box here. If you're on PC, you can do a shortcut, which will probably be a great way of doing it. And then we can put in our mag pulse lure, and that will give us catch rarity improvement of 24%, catch size improvement of 2%. And there's other notes here. It tracks storm loving fish. So certain ones do certain things, certain baits do certain things. I will go through that now and have a quick look at what they do. So the mealworms, I don't know what they do actually. Let's have a look. What do they do again? They do, we can have a look in here. It will tell us nothing. They just go for fish. General fish, mealworms, standard stuff. I should have realised that. Should have known that. The other ones, we've been through the mag pulse ones. We know what they do. The shadow lure goes for nocturnal fish. The dangling orb goes for daytime fish. The spicy chum is a specialist bait to improve the size and rarity of your catch. That's quite good to do. Then bionic lure, you get legendary fish, so you get S-class fish, which is quite good. Let's see if we can catch some stormfish, shall we? Let's put out our rig, put some bait in. Let's see what we get. Let's go for the mag pulse lure. Put that in. There you go. The storm is now gone, but that's fine. We can still use the mag pulse lure. It just improves the possibility of getting a storm fish that is most likely going to be in a storm. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a storm fish. We've got a kelp strand, a piece of flotsam wrenched from its years of drifting in the water when it became entangled in a fishing lure, of little use to anyone. I found loads of random stuff when fishing. I found old boots. I've even found a damaged shield component for my technology, which gave me plus 8% core shield and core health in my expedition save. So there's random things you can find in there, messages in a bottle, and all sorts of stuff you can find. Let's put the fish that I have down here into my little box. Not sure I'm going to have enough room. No, I'm not. So things you can do with the fish. You can cook them in your nutrient processor and make money. You can also sell them for the value that they are at space stations or other areas of, or other galactic terminals, wherever they may be. You can also throw them back. So if we throw them back, let's get one of those C-class ones down here. If we hover over it, we can release fish. And that will give us a few nanites, 52 nanites. So if we were to throw back in that larval core, we'd get quite a few more nanites than that, but I'm not going to do that. The abyssal horror egg is what I meant, sorry, not a larval core. Do not allow this egg to hatch, cast it back into the sea. Very strange, a legendary one I found there. So you get different ones. There's an A-class turtle here, for example. That's worth 20,000 units. So the automated trap. Can I build an automated trap? Oh, look, I've fallen off the rig because of the waves. And my rig's going absolutely mental. So to build an automated trap, you go into the build menu where you build your portable refiner, your base computer, etc. And on the end here, second to last, there'll be an automated trap where you need salt and metal plating. I already have one in the sea, so we're going to have a look at that automated trap, see if it's caught any fish. It's been in there for quite a while. I don't know how many fish it may or may not have caught. Okay, all 4 have been filled, all 4 traps. So we've got a whispering bonefish. We've got a hex scale marrow or minnow, eel reef, and a stone scale shark. All C's and 1 B. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So if we go into our wonders by pressing the start button, go into catalogue and guide, go down to wonders, and if we go right to the bottom, it'll say fishing records, and it will show you all of the fish you have caught, and there are quite a lot of fish to catch. These sort of greyed out ones are fish that I've caught in other saves, especially in the expedition. And as you can see, the ones that I've got are highlighted. You get a message in a bottle there. Rusted tech is what I found. Old boots, bleached coral. So all sorts of random things, as well as fish to find. One other thing to mention is that the skiff itself, you can call in your skiff anywhere you want. There's no need to get any materializers or orbital materializers. No matter what planet you're on, as far as I'm aware, you can call it in to that planet or into that system. You don't have to pick it up or move it at all. That's certainly what happened in the expedition. So there you go, guys. That is how to fish in No Man's Sky, how to get all the equipment, how to use it, how to create it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any value out of it at all, consider giving the video a like. Subscribe for more No Man's Sky content. Let me know what you think of the fishing update. The Aquarius expedition, have you been enjoying it? Have you done it? Let me know if you'll be using fishing in the future. Just chilling out on your skiff. Oh, God, I'm in the water. Thanks very much, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.